joined this club, I thought that my main goal is to become a better speaker. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Johan, does that sound like something that brought you here? That was the same for me when I started. But actually a few weeks ago I realized that this club has helped me in something that is equally or maybe even more important than speaking. Can you guess what that might be?
Listening.
There you go. That was fast.
What?
Listening.
Oh.
What?
That's hearing.
So the first couple of times when I came here, I would listen to speeches. There were some amazing speeches that I was able to listen to. And when the evaluation and then the roundtable and the listening master started, and people would give feedback on the speeches, I would realize that I missed almost like more than 50% of the content. And like I remember really well, Ken, when you gave your speech and I was here the first time and you gave the puzzle speech, you talked about so many things that I didn't even capture at all. And when people would give you feedback, I'm like, what? Did Ken really mention his girlfriend? I don't remember that. And then that happened quite a few times with other people's speeches. And so that made me wonder, I must be a pretty bad listener if I cannot remember people's speeches. And so that kind of chased me, and I went, when I met with a friend of mine, Rachel, who is a great communicator, I just wanted to, have her input on what type of listener I am. So I met with her and I said, hey, there's something I want to pick your brain on. Do you feel like I'm a good listener? And she was like super honest, and she was like, I have noticed that you interrupt people when they talk, and I don't think you do it intentionally, but I think that that's something you can work on. And I thought to myself, wow, that was really tough to hear, because I absolutely want to hear people. I thought of myself, as a great listener. That's what I thought I would be. And then hearing that I interrupt and that I'm kind of like not present, that really hit home. And I knew that's something I would work on. So the next day, I went to work and I took a few Post-its, and on one Post-it I wrote "listen" in all caps, put it on one side of my screen. On the other Post-it, I wrote "don't interrupt" in all caps, put it on the other side of my screen. And I did the same at my home computer. And so from then on, whenever I was talking to people, I made a conscious effort to not interrupt, to not sort of be 5 steps ahead and try to come up with what I want to answer and what I want to sort of respond to people, and really try to listen, like really be present and try to hear people and give them a chance to finish what they're saying so that I really get the entire piece of information instead of jumping in and wanting to sort of respond. And I noticed it's a really great experience. It's a profound experience to be able to just be relaxed, be in the moment, and listen, not be thinking and like making up, anticipating things that you can actually say. And really, it really continues to be a great experience, and I feel like it also has affected the way that I can participate in this group, because I've signed up to be an evaluator a few times in the last couple of sessions, and it was great. I felt like I really was able to listen and give feedback. And so if you think that you might interrupt people or might not be fully present when you talk to people, I encourage you to take a step back, be present, and listen, because after all, you do have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should listen double the amount of what you speak.